Good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm just en route to collect something, and just to bring you up to speed with what that is, I'll take you back to last night. Right, just going dusk, and the temptation to put the wildlife camera out has got the better of me. So I've charged the batteries. I'm just en route now to a particular spot that I've chosen that hopefully will catch some footage of the fox. Wish me luck. Right, that's the camera set. Hope for the best. See you in the morning. Oh, strong smell. Of the fox, not me. Right, so that's where we're going. We're heading to collect the wildlife camera. I haven't put the camera out for a long while. I've put it in a spot that I've never used before, so there's no guarantees there'll be any footage, but we'll go and check it out. It's about 7:45 in the morning. Sun's just coming up behind me. Lovely crisp morning. I can already smell the fox, so I'm just going to head into the second meadow and then cut round to where the camera location is. There's somebody sat in the top of that tree there. I can't tell whether it's a pigeon or the kestrel. Just keep right on it. I think it's the kestrel. No, it's a pigeon. Quite a bit of dew on the lens, so hopefully we got enough footage before that fogged up, but we'll get it opened up and we'll see if we've got anything. I can't even remember how to use this, how to check it. Well, that's not a good sign. Struggling to switch on. Oh no, what's it doing? I wonder if that's because it's so cold. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Oh no, that could be a disaster. It's just flashing. I tested it last night before I set it. I wonder if it's because it's so cold the batteries are struggling. Right, I'm going to have to check that when I get back. Look at that sky. How amazing is that? It was worth getting up just for that. I can hear the woodpecker in the distance. Wow, that sky's amazing. Tell you what, it was worth coming out just for that sunrise. Even if we don't get any footage on the wildlife camera, that is just amazing. I just stood there for a few minutes, just taking a time lapse, just taking it all in. Amazing. Right, I think we'll head back into the woods now. I have to excuse the ducks in the background. I found another potential woodpecker nesting site. Just this tree here that curves around, just about there, there is what looks like a woodpecker hole, and I walk along this path a lot and I've never noticed it before, so I'm wondering if that's a new nesting site or whether it's just an old one that's been abandoned. So I mean, I do hear the woodpeckers in and around this area all the time, so yeah, I want to keep my eye on that. Making a right noise. I'm really getting back into my wildlife photography. I'm really enjoying it. I'm using the Nikon D7000 with a 400mm lens that I've been lent by a good friend of mine, a good wildlife photographer friend of mine. Cheers, Pete. So yeah, I'm really enjoying using that. I'm getting out whenever I can now, just in these woods, because it's perfect. The bird life in these woods is brilliant, like nuthatches, tree creepers, blue tits, long-tailed tits, great tits, wrens, robins, buzzards, kestrels, sparrowhawks, woodpeckers, blackbirds. There's a great tit just lands in the tree next to me. Maybe I'll hear it in a minute. Doing it, oh, it's getting even closer. Right next to me. Right, I found this yesterday and I initially thought it's just where some kids have been having a little bonfire at the base of the tree and it's all burnt, but it's not, it's fungi. It's absolutely covered in it. See the woods really decaying. Really soft. This fungi is having a field day. Yeah, it's like the black brain fungus, this one. But I'm gonna have to check the actual proper name of it. But yeah, that is absolutely covered. Just latching onto the decaying wood. Right, I'm just heading back now, just to check the wildlife camera. We'll get the SIM card out, warm it up, and plug it into my little adapter that I plug into my iPhone. We'll see if we've got anything. But first impressions aren't great. Let's go and have a look. Right, well, after yesterday's epic fail, which turned out to be the batteries, they just weren't charged fully, or at least I think that's what it was. So I've fully recharged all the batteries, and we've set the camera again. So hopefully we'll get something tomorrow morning. Oh, that's strong. That's so strong. Again, I'm getting obsessed with the small foxes. Yeah, on my way in, just coming through the woods, and there's a family having a little bonfire by the stream, toasting marshmallows, which I've never seen before in these woods. So I'm sure they'll be doing everything properly and as they should be, and responsible. But tomorrow morning I shall be checking that they've tidied up, leave no trace and all that. Right, as you can see, the light isn't great, so fingers crossed once again, and we'll see you again in the morning. However, I am pausing because sat up in the tree, I am almost certain, although it's only a silhouette, I can see the way it's turning its head. I'm pretty sure that's the owl, the tawny owl. I'm almost certain. I'm going to flick. There it goes. Yep, definitely the owl. Definitely the tawny owl. And there is a nesting box up in those trees, so I'm wondering whether it's up there. Oh, that's brilliant. Really worth coming out. Yeah, almost certain that's the tawny owl. You won't be able to see it on camera, but just by seeing the silhouette and the way it flew from that tree to that tree. Yes! Good morning. Well, it's wildlife camera collection day, take 2. Let's hope for better results this time. Right, I've checked the camera. 31 captures on the camera, which is good. So that's the batteries working. Unfortunately, the positioning of the camera, I haven't done this in ages, so I've lost my touch. The positioning of the camera wasn't great. It was picking up a branch just in front of it, which then blows it out really bright and spoils the rest of the image. But I went through them all, and there is some footage there of the fox. At first you can just see the eyes in the background as it walks past on its little path, but then it does come into shot. It's obviously very wary of the camera because it does glow red when it switches on. That's like the infrared coming on. It's a very faint red, and the fox can obviously see that, and it was a little bit wary of it. But yeah, it came in and around the sort of area of the camera. So there is a few little images on there that I'll show for you, and I'll put that on screen for you now. Okay, granted the footage wasn't brilliant, but it was of the fox, it was the vixen, could have been the dog as well in another one of the sort of clips, but I wasn't 100% certain. But yeah, like I say, footage wasn't great, but at least we know the fox is in and around the area as we expected because of all the scent that's around. Bring it back in shot. So with that said, I'm gonna have to continue. I'm gonna have to put the camera out again. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the camera out again tonight in a different location. I'll just go and show you the location now where I'm gonna put it, and hopefully we should get some better images. But for now, I hope that's sort of sparked your interest, and I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please give us a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button down below, and don't forget to click on that bell icon so you don't miss out on the next video, hopefully with more fox footage. So for now, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.